On to week 11 and moving into the final stage of the resume. So for this week, you should complete, if you haven't already, reading chapter 16, and again pay special attention to Flexbox. Of course, if you were going to be doing any of the extra credit that was mentioned last week, you'll want to pay attention to those sections too. And return to chapter 7, which is the images chapter, to read those pages, those 20 pages about SVG images, because we're going to be doing a SVG little lecture demo this week. In fact, a number of the actual exercises this week are more like demos where you'll follow along and then submit the file that we make together. So although there's 3 of them, as a result, there's not a whole lot of independent work. Some on the gallery. I think of these exercises. The gallery is going to give you some skills that would be really nice if you could use in your samples or examples of your work page that you're going to be developing as part of your resume final. If you could represent the things, some of the things, or maybe all of the things, in a visual format and turn them into a gallery. SVGs, you may not really use, but it's good to know about. Navigation, though, you're going to need to use navigation. So I'm going to be giving you, as part of that little demo, a bunch of examples, and you're going to take some parts of some of them, or take one largely complete even, and actually use it on your pages. Because that's going to be part of finishing up your resume, is adding navigation also. And then there is another extra credit option being given this week, Images 3, to do some more work with responsive image types. Other different thing this week, I think this will be the first week that I actually give you a zip file to use in an exercise. And so we'll have to go over how you open up a zip file, how you handle that. And I guess that's about it. Now the resume final, it would be really easy, as you're getting feedback from me on resume 5, right? It'd be really easy to sit back and kind of forget about that for a couple of weeks. Just sort of put it aside, do other stuff, because it isn't due until the last week now. So we've got a couple, 3 weeks where you are going to be doing other stuff. But the idea is, in the background, behind the other stuff, you're spending time working on the resume final, making the changes, making what are a significant number of additions, even though that sheet is kind of the actual exercise handout is kind of slim. I will be coming back and talking more about resume final in future weeks, but please don't just ignore it, set it aside for now, do other stuff. Please jump in resume final and put aside a little bit of time every couple of days, perhaps, to do some work on that resume final. And please do stay in touch. Let me know about questions or problems.